Hello, 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 hello. It's not working. It's not working. Hello, 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 hello. So it's this one. I put two. Hello, hello. But I don't even got the headphones on. So hello, 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 hello. All right. Just trying to make sure that the audio is right. Just trying to make sure the audio is right for this. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta make some shake right quick. Well, now that I got that figured out, welcome back to another podcast of AthleteCast. And today we're gonna do something a little different. Today I don't have a guest in, and just not realizing that my episode 1 was messed up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the questions that I would answer, that I will question the guest with. I'm gonna answer them myself. So, but that's gonna be later on to after we get done with the news and all that. So we finna dive into some American Rivers Conference news, baby. And you know how we do it. Let me get to these notes. First off, I hope everybody's day is going well, of course. Up here in Indianola. So let's get to some of these results that happened Saturday night and in afternoon. You feel me? So first out, we got Lutheran versus Anderson. Luther pulling out a little close dub against Anderson, 9-6 dub. Congrats to them boys. Then we have Cole College versus Dubuque. Cole sadly won that against Dubuque, 27-10. If y'all knew my hatred I have for Cole, bro, y'all wouldn't understand. But that's a story for another time, I guess. Then we have Central versus BV, aka Buena Vista. Central pulling out the big blowout victory, 52-0 over Buena Vista. I don't even know if I'm saying their name right. I don't care, because at the end of the day, they're not my school, so I don't got to pronounce their name right. You feel me? Then we have Wartburg versus Nebraska Wesleyan. Wartburg put BTA 34-0. And then, of course, you got your Rose Storm Simpson College coming in with a big victory, big conference win, 66-14, baby. You know how we get down. We're gonna continue improving, developing, and we're gonna come out this week and hey, we gonna put some BTA again. You feel me? Um, so on to the rankings now in the division on how this is going. You feel me? First, we got the Cole College. Once again, if you know, you know why I hate Cole so much. It's not even because they're a rival school. It's because it's something personal. I hate them with a passion. Do you feel me? We got Wartburg at 2, Central at 3, and then you got your Storm at 4. Yes, sir. Storm at 4. Then we got Buena Vista at 5, Dubuque at 6, Luther at 7, Nebraska Wesleyan at 8, and then yours truly, the last but not least, Loras. Okay, let's get to, you feel me? Let's get to some of these games this week, and I'm actually gonna predict some of these games because I probably know what's gonna happen. So we got Buena Vista versus Nebraska Wesleyan. Okay, first off, I don't know about I've watched BV. I've never watched Nebraska Wesleyan. But I'm gonna just throw up a quick coin toss and just say Buena Vista gonna pull out the dub. I'm gonna just say that. And also we also have a JV game with them this week. So this weekend. So you feel me? So I'm gonna just say Buena Vista gonna win that Saturday, and they gonna come to Buxton Stadium, get their BTA BTA beats by Simpson Sunday morning. That's all I have to say. Then we have Cole versus Lores. I'm not even gonna lie, even though I don't like, even though I do not like even though I don't like Cole, everybody knows Cole's finna blow Lores out, bro. Like, come on. And then we have Luther versus Dubuque. Even though I ain't no hard feelings for Dubuque, but I'ma just say Dubuque's gonna pull that one out against Luther. I'm not gonna lie though. One thing I like about Luther is their football field because they have a blue football field, and I I want to play on it so bad, but too bad we played them at home this year. But next year though, when we playing them away, I just know I'm gonna have me a blast playing on that blue field. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now let's get into some individuals right quick for the ARC. So ARC Male Athlete of the Week. My boy Jay Jensen, QB1. You feel me? You won that award. You feel me? Congrats to that boy on that. Congrats. Then, of course, we have ARC Player of the Week. You got your boy CJ. I always have a hard time saying this man's last name, so I just call him Siege or CJ. But Player of the Week, CJ Handgardner with the Player of the Week. And then, hey, Team of the Week. You know you got your Rose Storm, baby, Simpson College at Team of the Week, and also followed by shout out to my receiver boy. That boy, shout out to the receiver. Hold on, let me pull it up because I ain't put it in my notes because they just posted it. Shout out to my boy Noah Craft. That boy is ranked number 5 in the whole Division 3 football for the most receiving yards. So he gonna keep stacking them up because he goaded like that. That boy is him. Just know that boy is him at the red receiver spot. And I'm glad we got him because who would want to play against a Craig Craft? Because that boy is head top and stuff. He does not play. I don't know why he's not D1, but hey, I'm just glad we got him because he out there doing his thing on that field. And I know he's gonna continue to develop. Hey, that boy is Julian Edelman, but juiced up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You hear me? Next up, we finna get into some team awards this week. Team awards. Hey, offensive player of the week. Once again, my boy Jay Jensen, QB1, throwing dots. That boy was throwing dots all game Saturday, and I'm loving it because that boy has improved wonderfully. Just know it was a lot of head tops. It was a lot of what's your favorite colors. It was a lot of this. It was a lot of this going on last Saturday in that game against Loras. Just know that because that boy was dotting them up, throwing up the ball, and guess what our receivers doing? Going up and placing that ball on people's head, and I loved every second of it, bro. I loved every second of it, bro. Defensive player of the week, of course, that's my boy CJ Handgardner, linebacker himself. Hey, I'm glad I'm an inside linebacker instead of an outside linebacker because it will be hard trying to take this man's place, especially because he's just a junior, so he got that one more year. So yeah, I would hate to be whoever's. Nah, I'm lying. I ain't gonna lie, every linebacker we got right now is some dogs. Like you can put second string, third string. You can put every string we got in together, and we're gonna make plays because we're like that. We're built like that. You can mix one linebacker with a third string linebacker, and we gonna go out there and do our stuff because that's how we execute things in that linebacker room, and that's what our DC DC and linebackers coach Coach Martinez. I almost said my boy first name, but hey, I'm a respectful young man, so I'm gonna say Coach Martinez. That's what he teaches us. Go out there and execute every week, every day. We go out there to practice. Even if we in the weight room, we gonna execute, bro, because that's just the linebacker group we is, and we gonna keep that thing on the road even next year. even next year, the year before that, and the year before that. As long as Coach Martinez here, the linebackers are going to execute every play, don't matter what level they on, don't matter what screen they on, it doesn't matter. As long as Coach Martinez, your linebacker coach, just know he expects a lot out of you, and he gonna expect you to execute, and you better execute, or guess where you gonna be at Saturday, or them practices. You gonna be on the sideline looking sad, or on the scout. I'm not even gonna lie. Being scouts, you don't even have to look sad. But just know if you're not executing on scout either, bro, you going to the sidelines. And guess what you're not doing? You're not seeing the field, you're not touching the field. That's what I like about Coach Martinez. It's some issues I'm not gonna speak on, but that I have personally. But Coach Martinez, he's a great coach. At the end of the day, he's gonna push you. He's I'm not gonna say he's the one to tear you down and build you back up, but he's gonna tear you down a little bit. Like you can be out there making play after play. He's gonna tell you, trust and believe. He's gonna tell you good job, but he's gonna also tell you what you need to improve on, and that's what I like about Coach. Cause like he can't. He's just not gonna be praising you on everything you do. He's gonna tell you you did a good job, you executed your job, but he gonna tell you this what you need to get better at. And every day he's telling me like I'm not gonna say I'm just out there executing every play, but it be plays where I be going ham, and it be drives where I be going ham, and he be like, you're doing good out there, but this what you need to improve on. This what you need to improve on. This what I need to see from you. But yeah, from that standpoint, our linebacker room right now, we're on the road right now. Even though we're losing some of our key parts next year, but I believe what I believe in is that next year is gonna be even worse for it's gonna be even worse for offenses for the linebackers that we have. I don't know what we have coming in, but I know what's staying now. What's staying now is going to be some dogs. Like the same linebacker group. We're basically gonna have the same linebacker group besides like two, three, four people. And mind y'all, we have like 16 backers. We have 16 backers. I don't even think we have that many. I'm just over exaggerating. I think like 12, 10, 12, 10. But let's move on in these awards. Let me stop rambling. Special teams player of the week. We have two of those this week, baby. Austin Short and my boy Tanner Teapot. My boy Teapot, bro. My boy, hey, my boy's a phenomenal punter kicker. Hey, that boy be going off. Like that man know how to put the ball in the right spots when he's told to. And my boy Austin Short, hey, on special teams, that boy is a dog. I mean, running down, catching punts. I mean, like, bro, it's crazy. Cause like, bro, T Pie literally kicked a ball like I think like 60 yards downfield, and the ball was finna land on the 1 yard line. And my boy Austin just went up on it and got us like good field position for the defense. No, on the 1 yard line. And then we ended up 2 plays later, safety. Yes, sir. I like how we really executed this week. I love the energy, but at the end of the day, we know we still gotta improve on some things. And we're going to improve on some things come this week because big rival century. Uh I don't know if I can say this, but F the Dutch. F the Dutch. We do not like the Dutch over here, especially Coach Martinez. He don't care what if you have the Dutch in your team name, he's gonna say F you because he doesn't like the Dutch. He doesn't care if you're high school, middle school, college. He doesn't like the Dutch. So it's F the Dutch this week, even though I've never played a team that had the Dutch in their name. So F the Dutch, you feel me? Uh, so on to the next minutes of the week. My boy, we got two of those this week. And of course, they're linebackers. Of course, they're linebackers. Because that's what we do. We're menaces. If y'all see the group chat, we're CTE. Never mind. I'm not gonna put us out like that. But minutes of the week, we have my boy Mason Little at that outside linebacker. That boy caught him a pick. Boy caught him a pick and almost pick six at that, and almost died trying to run that ball into that end zone. I think it was like 40, 50 yard pick six. But that boy he said he was not being denied, bro. That boy he said he was not being denied his TD, and he ran and almost died on the sideline because of it. Then we got my boy Zach True, real mentor of mine. That boy, he's a dog. Even though, even though I've only, even though I've only been here, like, if y'all know, I was an O lineman before I came here, but I'm gonna get more to that later on. But I'm gonna just tell y'all, but like, I got recruited as an O lineman and lost a lot of weight, and now I'm back at that backer position. And True is one of the linebackers that really took me in because I mean, I don't know about True's story. Hopefully one day I can get him on the pod and we could talk. But True really took me in mostly because I was an inside backer and he was an inside. He was a starting inside backer and he's been starting here ever since I think his freshman or sophomore year. So bro took me in, took me in, coached me up, gave me pointers. I mean, like that's really my second coach. If like Zach Truitt, he's really my second coach. If I'm not asking Coach Martinez something, I'm asking Zach Truitt because he knows this defense in and out. So like he gives me pointers. Like he gave me pointers how to read holes, how to read the running back, how to read old lineman. Like, bro, like that man's a real teacher, man. I appreciate from him, but that boy won that minutes of the week, and I'm pretty sure it won't be his last one this season. Let's move on, bro. I've been rambling. But I gotta show props to the older guys that's coached me up. CJ actually coached me up a little bit too well. Even though he's an outside, well, I ain't gonna say he coached me, but he's a real mentor when it comes to it. Like on the field, that boy is a beast. But like off field, like he's truly a great guy, bro. Like man, the the things the things that he's taught me, like being patient, like my time's gonna come. Like it was like at one point I was like one point, and I'm gonna get to that later. I was like one point I'm like, bro, I'm tired of this. I've never been we're gonna get into this later, but like I'm gonna be like, I've never been like a backup in my life, like from little leagues to high school. I've never been a sidelines player. I've never been a backup for nobody. But he told me that you just gotta wait your time. And I'm like, I'm not the patient type of person, bro. Like I want to get on that field. Like if I get embarrassed, then I get embarrassed. But hey, but I want to get on the field. Like I'm that type of player that really wants to get on that field, and I'm slowly working my way there. I'm up there with the starters, but feel me. But I was like, bro, like I don't even know how he caught that off me though. Like it was like one day I was like, bro, I'm finna quit this shit. And then he just came up to me, gave me a whole motivational speech, bro. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get back to it. I always have the moments though. Like, but we gonna get to that later on when I get to these questions. When I get into these questions, we're gonna get into that. Scout team player of the week for the offense. We have my boy Caleb Howard and the whole offensive line that contribute on that scout team. I would name them, but I didn't put them. I just put the O line because I really didn't feel like naming all them people. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I ain't feel like putting all them names down on this list. Defense, we have my boy Eli Fox and my homeboy, my twin, my ace, my roommate, my boy Antonio Tostin. That boy's a dog too. He saw his way on the field this weekend. And that boy went out, got him a tackle. That boy made the most of it. And special team scout team player of the week for special teams. We have my boy Daniel Pierre, my boy Travis Davis, and my boy Zay Hall. Well, Isaiah Hall, but I call him Zay. You feel me? And then we have Spirit of the Week, my boy, another linebacker, fellow linebacker, my boy Alex Boyle. I really don't have too many stories about Alex, but he's a fun guy to hang around. Like he doesn't talk much. He's mostly like me. He's like just sit back. He's a laid back dude, bro. But when he gets in that mode, bro, he gets in that mode. All right, so we gonna move on to like college. Yeah, the question's gonna come probably at the end. You feel me? So I don't have to. I'm gonna just run through these and then you feel me. So college football top 25 games. I made predictions. Some of them were wrong. Some of them were right. First, I'm gonna start with Kentucky versus Ole Miss. I hate Ole Miss. Like I love them because that's my team. I love them. I know people on them. I love them people. But bro, what were we doing? Cause fake the injury card didn't work. I and funny story, like the funniest story happened. Like so, as that game's going on, that play had already happened when that player from Ole Miss tried to fake hurt. He tried to fake hurt, and then like we come like I say we come out of halftime, bro, and that play had already happened before we had came out of halftime. So and then like I say like the second drive on defense, Laura has had a player, he was going in motion, and then he just faked hurt, bruh. And I'm in front of my coach, and my coach is like, watch the fake, watch the fake. I'm like, bro, that man is seriously hurt. I mean, I don't know how, bro, because it didn't look like he was cramping or nothing, bro. Like, cuz just came in motion. He wasn't even running, he was jogging, just came in motion. It was like somebody just shot him, cuz like somebody just shot him in the leg. And bro went down. I'm like, bruh, what? And cuz just screaming, bruh, jumping up and down. Watch the fake, watch the fake. I couldn't do nothing but laugh, bro. Cause that was a moment, like it was a funny moment, but then again, cuz got hurt, so it really wasn't that funny. But Kentucky took the dub 20-17. I took Ole Miss on that one. But hey, once again, they can bounce back next week. And I'ma still say they're gonna win this coming up week because I do not care. We have Michigan versus Minnesota. Michigan took that one 27-20. I don't even I mean 24, 27-24. I don't even remember. I don't even remember that team being on my prediction list. But I would say that's kind of fair that Michigan won that because Michigan is the better team. Now this Kansas State versus Oklahoma State. I thought Oklahoma State would have took that one, but Kansas State obviously beat them 42-20. Indiana and Maryland. Indiana takes that. I don't remember doing a prediction on that one either, but Indiana took the dub over Maryland 42-28. BYU versus Baylor. I'm pretty sure I took BYU on that, and of course BYU came out with the dub 34-28. You have Northern Dame versus Louisville. Northern Dame winning 31-24. Then you got Oklahoma versus Auburn. I mean, I chose Oklahoma, but I didn't think the game would be that close to say that Oklahoma only beat them by 6 points, 27-21. And then my favorites, I'm not gonna say that's my team, but they are my favorites for this year. USC versus Wisconsin. USC pulling out the dub, 38-21, gang. That's crazy work. USC is on the rise, by the way. USC is on the rise. Then we have UNLV taking on Fresno State as they pick up the big blowout win 59-14. Moving on, we have Texas versus Mississippi State. Who saw this coming? Everybody. Texas beats Mississippi State. Mississippi State 35-13. And then we have Clemson versus Stanford. Once again, who didn't see that coming? Clemson with a win 40-14 over Stanford. Iowa State, once again, who didn't see that coming? Iowa State winning 20-0 over Houston. Ohio State versus Michigan State. I would think that game would have been closer. I'm not even gonna lie. But Ohio State winning 38 to Michigan State 7. And then we have Penn State beating Illinois 21-7. That's a game I would think that would have been a real blowout, but obviously it wasn't. Then we have LSU versus South Alabama. Who saw this coming as well? LSU pulling out the dub 42-10. And Boise State versus Washington State, we got it 45-24. I chose Boise. Boise State, I don't know. Boise State have improved from like the previous years. Not even gonna lie to you. Previous years, Boise State has not been that team, but this year they've improved a lot. Then we have Arizona versus Utah. Arizona pulling out the win 23-10. Oregon State getting a big win over UCLA 34-13. And then that Bama versus Georgia game, I got that score totally wrong on my notes. But Bama did win. And how they won is super crazy. I did not watch that game, but I saw highlights from it. I know Bama had 41. I think like Georgia had 31 from 31. Because on here I got like 41. I don't know why I put that. But I got it but I know Bama won that game. So the schedule for next week's top 25 games. We have Friday game. We have Syracuse versus UNLV. I'm gonna just toss it up, flip a coin, and just say Syracuse. Syracuse gonna win that. Nah, I'm gonna take UNLV. Take UNLV on that one. Take UNLV on that one. Not trying to rain on nobody parade, but I'm gonna take UNLV. So we got Oregon. We got Oregon versus Michigan State. Of course, I'm choosing the Ducks on that one. I'm choosing the Ducks. Choosing the Dicks. We got SMU versus Louisville. I'm gonna choose Louisville on that one, of course. And then we got Penn State. Penn State versus UCLA. I got to take Penn State on that. Got to. It's mandatory. Then we got Missouri versus Texas A&M. I'm taking Missouri. Then we got Ole Miss versus South Carolina. Um, uh, 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 Y'all know I'm taking Ole Miss. I don't even know why I did all that. We got Indiana versus Northern Western. I'm gonna take Indiana on that one. Iowa versus Ohio State, bro. If y'all, I might be in the state of Iowa right now, but if Iowa fans think that they're finna beat Ohio State, you're delusional. Y'all like Cowboy fans. Y'all are delusional. Cause Ohio State is finna put BTA to Iowa. Not even gonna lie to you. Then we got Auburn versus Georgia. I'm taking Georgia. Georgia coming back. Georgia coming from redemption from the last week against Alabama. Then we got Bama versus Vanderbilt. Of course, I'm taking Bama on that one. Clemson versus Florida State. Based off the season that Florida State is having, I'm gonna take Clemson. Then we have Utah State versus Boise State. I'm taking Boise. Boise all the way. Them boys in blue. Then we going on to Michigan versus Washington. I'm gonna take Michigan on that. And then we got my favorites. USC versus Minnesota, which is USC is gonna take that dub for sure. I feel like that's gonna be a blowout game for USC. Then we have Baylor versus Iowa State. Iowa State's been cooking, bro. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of Iowa State fans around here. So I'm gonna choose Iowa State, but not just because of that. Just because Iowa State That's because Iowa State has been dogging. Even though their offense are completely trash, completely garbage, I'm gonna take Iowa State on that. Then we got Tennessee versus Arkansas. Of course, you got to take Tennessee. Arkansas is not beating Tennessee. If they do, it's gonna be an upset. Somebody's gonna riot. Nah, I'm taking that too far. Then we got the Miami Hurricanes versus California, the University of Cal. I'm taking Miami on that one. Miami as well has been dogging, putting BTA, so I'm gonna take the Miami. And I think they had a bye week this week too, so they are freshly prepared. So let's get into these AP top 25 rankings in college football and the NCAA. First off, we got Bama out the beam, Georgia. They basically just traded spots for real. Number two, we got the Texans. I was finna say the Texans. We got Texas. Number three, we have Ohio State. Number four, we have Tennessee. Number five, we have Georgia. Number six, we have Oregon. Number seven, Penn State. Eight, Miami Hurricanes. Number nine, we have Missouri. Number 10, Michigan. Number 11, USC. Number 12, Ole Miss, which feel like they should be lower since losing to Kentucky. 13 LSU, 14 Notre Dame, 15 Clemson, 16 Iowa State, 17 BYU, 18 Utah, 19 Oklahoma, 20 Kansas State, 21 Boise State, 22 Louisville, 23 Indiana. Indiana snuck on this list because I don't think Indiana was on there last week. 24 Illinois, and 25 UNLV. So that's it for college football news. So, like I said, we're gonna do a little thing different because I don't have a guest coming on this week because somebody gave me this idea because of course if y'all haven't seen episode 1, the audio got messed up and I kind of answered these questions, but I've I've added some more questions. So you feel me? So 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 since that didn't since that that didn't pan out as I thought it would be, messing up the of course it was my first podcast, so you know it was gonna be mistakes. So I'm doing it again today. So it's basically the same question I asked other athletes that come in, of course. But I'ma just repeat the questions and then I'm gonna answer 'em. I feel like a guest. Cozy. Okay, where am I from? I'm from Mississippi, the country, man. Nah, let me stop it. Yeah, but I am from the country raised. Yeah, born in a big sip. Uh, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, and how did I get my offer? From Samson College. Okay. Well, of course, the Division 3 teams do not offer you. They offer you a roster spot, so you do not get scholarships from athletics. You kind of get yours from if they're a art school, you can get it from like music, stuff like that, or you can get them from like academics, depending on your GPA and like if you have other scholarships. So how did I get my offer from Simpson College? So it was crazy. So like I got this email one day. It was like I've never heard of Simpson College before that email. It was like we want you to set up. It was like it was basically like a visit, a virtual visit. But I wasn't not intending on like I did not put nothing down for football. That's the craziest thing about it. I did not put nothing down for football. Like I was like just there because I wasn't planning on coming here. I wasn't planning on it. Mainly because I didn't know, and then no coaches recruit me from there. Actually, Let me stop there. It was a coach that was recruiting me from here, from probably it was like my junior year of high school. My junior year of high school, he recruited me. He was recruiting me, but he never gave me an offer. And it was like one day he just blocked me and got out of contact with me. And then I finally found out that they had brought in a new coaching staff and he had got fired. So that's probably why he got out of contact with me and blocked me. But that's besides the point. So like I'm like, okay, bet. So I set up the virtual interview cause like then I did a lot of virtual visits because mainly for travel and because like some of the schools that like were trying to recruit me was like they was far away and like I had to do virtuals because like I'm not hopping on no plane every week wasting like and then they wasn't some schools don't pay for your flights and visits so like it's like, bro, I'm not finna keep paying for no plane tickets week after week just to come visit. And of course that gonna add up. You feel me? And don't nobody got no money for that. No, don't nobody got no money for that. But so set up this virtual visit. I did this visit like yeah, I didn't have no time because like they only did it on weekdays. So like it was so difficult for me because I had to do it during school. But luckily, I had my favorite teacher ever, Miss Tally. I love you. Um, I had this teacher. She was like, "You can just come do it in my room," and like, it was like, and then I had practice like 30 minutes. So I'm like, I kind of need to hurry this up. So like, I did that. Miss Tally made sure nobody was in the room with me. She made sure everything was quiet. Even though she had a class in there. She had a class in there. No, I think this was after football season. Oh, it couldn't. No, it was not. It was like in the middle of football season. I think it was a Friday. I think it was a walkthrough day. So I don't think I had practice, but I had walkthroughs. So she was like, everybody be quiet. She had the whole class quiet while I was doing this. And then the mission counselor I was talking to, she was like, the football head coach is trying to get in contact with you. And I was like, okay. And next thing you know, she was like, I'm finna bring his name is Coach Hopkins. Then she brings him Adam to the Zoom call and we just get to chopping it up. He was like, I like your film, I like your physicality. And I would like to give you. We don't do offers like Division 2 and Division 3. I mean Division 1. So I would like to offer you a roster spot. And I was like, mind you, this is my first ever offer. Like it's my first ever offer. So I'm damn near breaking down in tears, bro. Like I'm finna cry, but I'm trying to hold it in until I get off the Zoom with him, bro. Like I'm like, my first offer finally came, and this is my senior year, middle of my senior year, bro. So I'm like, bruh, yes, it finally came to me. Like you can ask him when he gave me that, I was speechless because I was not even expecting to talk to a football coach or even get an offer. So I'm like, bro, I'm like speechless. So I tell him thank you. I'm a respectful young man. So I tell him thank you. You won't regret it if I choose. So on down the line, I get a couple more offers. So no, that's how I got my offer to be a Storm. And I'm finna tell y'all a story that involves the next question. What made me commit to Simpson College? Okay. So later on down the line, you feel me? It's crazy because later on down the line, I've got more offers from like more Division 3 schools and also Division 2. I got I had like one Division 2 offers and I had like four more D3 offers. So how it came around was I committed to this school, this Division 3 school in Indiana called Trine University. So I was like, it was like an overthinking thing, bro. It was like I'm just sitting in my bed. I'm like, bro, did I make the right decision? Like I felt like it was the wrong. Like in my heart, I felt like it was the wrong move. Like Simpson College, like I've always told everybody this. I was like, I've told all my homeboys can verify this. I was like, my first offer, that's where I'm going to. And mind you, before that, I've never visited Simpson College. So I'm like, bro, I've never visited I've never visited none of the schools I got offers from. So I really I I didn't have an idea where I was going, but I had an idea like the pitch that Simpson gave me when I was on that virtual visit, like, bro, I got they got the resources that I need. Like, I'm like, I need to go there. So I'm like, so so I committed to trying like I think it was like playoff season. I committed right before a game. No, I committed after practice. Like it was a Thursday walkthrough practice. I had committed. Got the congrats from my teammates and all that. But one thing that made me I posted my commitment everywhere. Like the coaches saw it, the team saw it, and I'm like, bro, I didn't get no love. Like the team that I've committed to, no players show love, no coaches show love. Only coach that showed love was the coach that recruited and gave me the offer. So I'm like, bro, in my heart that night, I was in my bed. I'm like, bro, this does not feel like the right move. So I text coach. I'm like, I don't think that trying is the is the move for me. So he was like, okay. And after that, he was like, don't just make your decision. I was like, I made my decision and posted it like that. And I was like, I've decommitted from trying. And it was a whole bunch of controversy versus me and that coach. But I just stopped talking to him. He stopped talking to me. You know, hopefully the hard feelings between me and him. But and then the next day, the next day, it was Friday night lights, getting ready for a game. I text Coach Hops that morning. Text Coach Hop that morning. I was like, I like what because he explained like how he explains like the what he's trying to build here. Like he's not telling you like last week with Aiden. He's not telling you no dreams. He's not telling you no fairy tales. He's telling you the real deal. He's telling you the truth. Like he's telling you straight up. I'm trying to build a championship team here. And this class that's coming in is going to impact how these years go. And I'm like, he's like, ain't no guarantee you gonna get PT, but it's ways you can see yourself on the field. And I'm like, but then I have these other colleges telling me, you get up here, you can start for us. You can be a freshman starting on the field at varsity. But and then I'm like my brother also played my older brother, he also played football. So he's giving me advice. He was like, don't let these coaches tell you that you're gonna see your way on the field because they're just trying to get you. They're just trying to get you so nobody else does. And he also had this saying like, go where you're wanted, not tolerated. So I'm like, bro. So I really took a big chance of committing to something because I've never visited the campus. I've never met none of the other coaches. So I'm like, bro. So so I text Coach Hobbs. I'm like, I'm 100% committed to something. And I'm like, and he's like, that's great. We love to have you on the roster. And it went on from there. So what made me commit? Coach Hobbs. Coach Hobbs made me commit. And what made me actually stay committed to Simpson was me coming up here on a visit. me coming up here on the visit, it was I'm not gonna say it's not like it was like on Christmas break, bruh. So really nobody was on campus. So it's not like your actual visit. So like I had to stay the night here. I stayed the night here with my person that's supposed to get his name is Dylan Gully, but he really didn't sell it to me. Like I really wasn't with him through the whole visiting process. I was with my boy LT. So going with LT, like LT's like, bro, you come here, we're trying to build something great here. And like he was telling me like met the coaches, like and everything. He's like, they're not gonna just feed you lies. They're gonna keep it 100 with you. If you're not gonna see the field, they're gonna keep it 100 with you. And I was like, bro, that's live. Like, and then he was like, this community, like the community as well, bro. Like the community is different. Like you would think, you would think people would outcast me because of like me being from Mississippi and not being from Iowa. Like it's a whole totally different thing. But like some people don't like it, some people do. But hey, at the end of the day, what else can I do? So that's what really got me to commit to Simpson in the first place. Um, let's get on to this next question. So what do I enjoy most about Storm football? Uh, my teammates, bro. I have the most funniest but serious teammates. Like we could be in the middle of the practice going hard, but once we get on that little water break, bro, we're cracking jokes. Like it's never a dull moment, especially in the linebacker group. Like the linebacker group we have now, bro, is so funny being in the meeting rooms, especially with Coach Martinez, bro. Like we in this space. It's basically something like this, but like we have a big round table that we be sitting around. So we got this big glass door that we can see everybody walking through. Cause Coach will see anybody walking through and just start josing on 'em. Like, bro, what are you doing? Let's get done with this meeting so I can go, Quinn. So like, so I'm like, bro, it's it's just never a dull moment in the linebacker group in the means, bro. I mean, but that's just the team as a whole. The team as a whole is just amazing, bro. Like the culture here, like you don't just have all white. Well, it's majority whites, but you have blacks, you have Hispanics, like you have culture here. Like I'm not even gonna lie, it's some stuff that does blow me though. Like heavy metal music, bro, during practice. That gotta go. Cause I'm not finna be focused at practice if some heavy metal music is playing, bro. Like I'm not messing with that. I can mess with the country music because I listen to a little bit of country music. But that heavy metal stuff, that shit gotta kick rocks. I'm not even gonna lie. Uh, on to the next question. What's the best mindset to have as an athlete? The best mindset, I don't personally. You gotta have. It just depends, like what you're going through. Like on the field, you gotta have that warrior mindset. Like you finna run through this. You finna run through this guy's neck, bro. Like I'm a right now. I'm just a special teams player, but like, bro, every time I get on special teams, yeah, I'm trying to run through somebody's shit, bro. Like I'm trying to take a nigga helmet off. But that's always been my mentality, though. Like even in high school, bro. Even as a pulling guard, blocking guard, nigga, I'm trying to pancake you, nigga. I'm trying to take your head off while I'm pulling, bro. I'm not finna play with you, cuz. But it's just basically you gotta have that warrior mindset. Like how do how do you prepare yourself for a game mentally, bro? I listen to gospel music, bro. Like before every game, I'm listening to gospel music. I don't care. I don't care what people say about it. I'm listening to gospel music because gospel music calms me down. Gospel music gets me in that right mindset. I don't know how gospel gets me in that warrior mindset, but I listen to gospel like before every game. Like, okay, hold on. This is gonna tie into the next question. What is my game day ritual before the game? So like I have my headphone, I have my AirPods in, walk the field, walk the field, listen to my gospel music. Before I get done walking the field, feel me, I get on the middle of the field, take me a kneel, give me a little prayer in. You gotta praise God before anything. And then you feel me, I just sit there for 5 minutes looking up in the sky with my eyes closed, focusing on my breathing, you know, visualizing what I'm finna do when I get in the game later on the day. You feel me? And then that's basically my game day routine and how I get myself mentally prepared for the game. What is the most difficult part of being a student athlete, bro? Being a student athlete, cause it's hard, but at the same time, it's not. Being a student athlete, you have your ups and downs. Because you have two things, you have multiple things to focus on. You have class, you have team meetings, you have position meetings, you have weights, you have practice. Like it's it's like, bro, it's like something. It's like you gotta manage your time well. You gotta plan out your day. Like, bro, I don't plan out my day, but what I do is I like look at my schedule and just like set alarms. And like I don't plan out my day, but I just set alarms to like where I gotta be when I gotta be there. Like right now, I guarantee you, I have like three more alarms I gotta go to. Three more alarms that I gotta go through because of practice, team meetings, and position meetings. Like, bro, just trying to position it all, like that's the most difficult part because you gotta go to class, you gotta stay woke in class, like which is almost is technically not a hard part for me, but it's a hard part at the same time because, bro, I be tired, cause like then we have this thing called study tables too, bro. That just adds on to it, like. Like it's like, man, it's just so much to take in as a student athlete. Like it's just so much just being an athlete. Like the transition from high school to being a high school student athlete to being a college student athlete is way different. Like it's way different, bro. Like because in high school, your schedule is already set for you. Like your practices is set, your classes is set. But like being a college student athlete, like you have to add all these things in, like what time you gonna eat. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been days, it's been days here where I only ate like probably once a day. Like once a day just because of how busy my schedule is, bro. Like my schedule be so busy that sometimes I just eat once a day. Or like because by the time I get done with everything, it's nighttime. Everything getting closed down. Like I can't eat. Like, but yeah, that's probably the most difficult part. Like time management, bro. And probably okay. So, what has been your biggest challenges you faced to get where you at? Well, it's been many challenges, bro. It's been many challenges like since becoming a college athlete, college student athlete. Appreciate that, Bo. Appreciate that, Bo. I gotta do my thing. But challenges I face, like, it's really like this is not high school no more, bro. Like I'm not gonna be on the field. Like I'm not gonna get on the field immediately like it was in high school. Like that's what I really, really hate about this because like I've been a starter like ever since I started playing football. But now I'm here and I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm like, but once again though, that just comes with it because once again I have like three of the best backers that's in front of me. Like I have three of the best backers that's in front of me, and you feel me? It's gonna be hard trying to get some playing time over them. You feel me? So that's one of the challenges. Like just trying to be patient, waiting for my time to come, bruh. Like that's one of the big ones. Another big challenge, it was in high school, bro. When I got injured, well, I got surgery on my meniscus. I had torn my meniscus, bro. And I'm trying to tell you. And it was right before my senior football season. And like people was telling me I was not going to be able to like play my last game in high school. And I was like, bro, I'm not missing that shit. Like it took a hell of work, bro. Cause like I was walking before I was even supposed to. Like the doctors was like, you cannot walk on this until like 4 weeks. Nigga, I said F that shit. Nigga, I was walking my second week out of surgery. I did not care. And the bad thing is I had good physical therapists too, bro. Like I went to physical therapy every day, bro. I did not care. I did not care. Freak school, nigga. I skipped school one day just to go to physical therapy. I did not care. Like I was too focused on trying to get ready for football season. Like yeah, I was off crutches my third week out of surgery. I started running my fourth week out of surgery. Like, bro, I did not care. But then again, I got back out there. I got back, but way before I was supposed to. Way before. Like I was running in summer workouts. I wasn't even supposed to be running. But yeah, my boy, I ended up getting cleared from that. You feel me? I think that's all the questions. Uh oh snap, I missed the whole question right here, cuz. What do I intend to accomplish in the next 4 years for Storm football? Well, and academics. I'm gonna just put academics in there just in case my coach is watching. But as an athlete, I want to accomplish everything. Like, bro, I want to be athlete of the week. I want to be conference player of the year. I want to get all American. Nigga. I'm trying to win all conference. I'm trying to win all that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And I'm trying to win everything. I'm trying to win. If there's an award to be given out to the linebackers at the end of the year, I want that. I want all conference. I want all American. I want all that. Man. Of course, then I want that conference championship at the end of the year to celebrate with my team. I want all of it. I want the conference championship. I want to make the Division 3 playoffs. Man. I want to go win that playoff championship. I want to win that Division 3 championship game, bro. I want to win that conference championship. Like, I want to win all of it. I do not care. But as an academic standpoint, if you know me for real, I'm not an academic person. I really don't like academics. I really don't like school. So, but I'm just for that. But I'm gonna say, probably at least end with a 3.0 GPA, bro. That's not a high goal, but once again, I'm not a school person, so I'm gonna just say 3.0 GPA or 3.5, something to keep me eligible to play football. But that's it for the podcast today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And your boy is out of here. Your boy got to get the class in the few. I'm out.